that. Yeah. All right, ready? All right.
What's up, guys? Today we're gonna talk about tires. We're gonna, in a specific case, we're gonna talk about Kenda. They just released the new booster, and last year and this year they come out with the new Rush. We're gonna see first the booster and then the brand new Rush. People from technician from Kenda will help us in our video that I'll show you in a little bit. Well, first of all, I want to share with you my experience from the team, from the 01 factory team, by using these tires. Our choices are always 2.4. Sometimes on the short track, we've been using 2.0 tires, skinnier, or maybe 2.0 in the back and 2.2 in the front. But for regular cross country and Martin, we've been using 2.4. Depending where you're using the bike, depending the terrain, your weight, your riding skills, you choose the correct tire for you. Some riders, they don't have the opportunity to keep changing and trying different tires, so you need to find something that works for you the best, that you're not changing tires like every week. So my suggestion is with the Kenda tires, to stick with the 2.4 option, and so there is coming down to the models specific for cross country and Martin. We have the top of the line booster or either the new Rush. The new Rush, it's faster, have a little bit less rolling resistance compared to the booster, but the booster have a little bit more grip, like the opposite, so more grip and a little bit more lateral support. So if you're running tubeless with the very low pressure, talking about 16 psi, also again depend on the weight of the rider and many factors, but you want to go with the booster. The booster is a little bit, give you more support, a little bit more stability. The Rush, it's very fast, but it's a very low level tick, so it will will be fast and faster than the booster for sure, but at the same time it offers a little bit less stability on the bike. So I would suggest this one. We've been using it, I'm using it in my personal bike as well, and in Southern California, so also depending on the terrain. When it's wet, you want to use probably the Rush better, or if it's more like a little bit muddy, you want to use the new Karma 2 that has just been released as well. It's more like a mud tire. It's not really mud tire, but it's LP mode. They take a little bit more separated, so you have better evacuation of the mud. With this booster, if it's muddy, it's not good. It's even better the Rush because they're not sticking, so these are pretty close to each other, so they have more chance to the mud to stick into it, and once it's all a piece of mud over here on the surface, you pretty much have no grip at all. So these are pretty good tires for dry surfaces. Can be a little bit humid or a little bit wet, not much wet, just a little bit wet. These are kind of #1 choice. So trying so many tires on the market, you name it, all the brands, these for me are the best choice every day for riding on the dry and summer condition. I invite you to check it out on their website and try a couple and see what I'm talking about. Let's listen what their technicians say about the tires. See you.
Okay. Here we go. Hey, this is Aaron with Kenda Tires. We've got the 01 bike here in our booth at Sea Otter Classic 2022. Launching the new Rush cross-country tire here at the show. It's an ultralight casing, tubeless ready of course, with a very low profile center. Enough side bite for cornering. And stop by and check it out. Appreciate it. So we got one more version of the Rush. It's the SCT version. So this is going to be the version, has a little bit more sidewall protection for cut resistance and air retention. Keep this one in mind if you're just riding on the weekends or not looking for the lightest option out there.
It's very nice, but it's definitely like it's just a little bit.
Keep going.
Keep going.